a lot of hatred between blacks and whites, but in particular, the hatred and the strife is coming more from the black side than the white side. It's like most, if not all, a lot of blacks are refusing to try to get a clear understanding of whites at all. They're not trying to understand why they behave certain ways, why they do things certain ways, why their culture is different. They'll point out certain aspects about their culture and judge rather than trying to understand why they are the way that they are, or try to use it against them. There's a air of victimhood within the black community where black people really think that white people are constantly against them. When, from what I can see, white people are doing the same things everyone else, just living life, trying to pay bills and take care of their children. But for some reason, there are black people who think that just them existing, they are secretly being prejudiced or racist in some way. And it's sad because you see this so much. You see a lot of people who are in black leadership positions, and they'll talk about white people in a negative way, or they'll kind of use the fact that black people have more melanin as a sign that they are genetically superior to everyone, especially whites, or use genetics as some kind of, you know, way of saying that they're, that they're better, that they're genetically superior, or it's like it's racism. But they'll be preaching it and going on about it like that black people are like the upper class of like everybody, and the lowest class is these white people, and they have dog hair, and they smell, and it's like all these things, and you see black people speaking like this, and no one is correcting them, no one is saying, hey, you sound racist. No, people are just agreeing with what they're saying, and it's a very sick and twisted mentality. And I'm noticing that a lot of the animosity and hatred is coming from the black side, and they're using the history, things that have happened hundreds of years ago, as their reasoning for having this type of hatred and prejudice towards whites, not realizing that these things have happened hundreds of years ago, and that the white people in question that did the colonization and quote unquote slavery and all that, these horrific things, those people are long gone. They are deceased. We're dealing with an entire new generation of white people who are really not don't have that mindset or living their life. But it's like black people cannot detach from the history, so they carry it on, and they carry on that mindset, and it causes hatred.